Today, we will introduce the poster interface. We begin at the main page. Click Add to enter the editor. The first step is to select either a blank poster or a template. If you select blank poster, you can choose from predefined resolutions or select custom size to manually input specific dimensions. Once you click Apply, the specified resolution will be applied to the canvas. If you select Template, the resolution for each default template is shown directly. For this demonstration, we will proceed using a blank poster. Top toolbar functions. Upon entering the editor, please refer to the top toolbar. The functions are as follows. Back returns you to the main page. Sidebar. Collapse and expand the sidebar. Undo and redo. Undo, reverse the last action. Redo, restores the action previously undone. Reset, reset the project to its last saved state. Select Yes to revert to the previous save, or No to maintain the current state. Preview enters preview mode to simulate the actual playback display. Layer. Open the Layer menu. This panel manages the stacking order of objects on the canvas. You may adjust the layer order using the following method. Bring to front. Bring forward. Send backward. Send to back. Direct drag. Manually drag layers within the list to reorder them. Locking function. Click the lock icon to prevent an object from being edited or moved. Click the lock icon again to unlock. Visibility. Click the eye icon to toggle an object's visibility. Save. Saves your current progress. You must enter a canvas name before the system allows the save operation to complete. Let's move on to the bottom toolbar functions. Canvas zoom. Use the plus and minus buttons to adjust the scale, or select a specific percentage from the menu. Operation Guide. This feature initiates a step-by-step tutorial. There are 18 steps in total. Following these instructions will guide you through creating a complete poster. Our poster tool supports several general keyboard shortcuts. Drag the canvas. Hold space and drag with the mouse. Zoom in and zoom out. Scroll the mouse wheel forward to zoom in, backward to zoom out. Delete object. Select an object and press delete. Adjust object position. Use the arrow keys up, down, left, and right. Undo. Press Ctrl and Z. Cut. Press Ctrl and X. Copy. Press Ctrl and C. Paste. Press Ctrl and V. Horizontal or vertical move. Press Shift and Ctrl, then drag with the mouse. Horizontal or vertical move and copy. Press Shift, Ctrl, and Alt, then drag with the mouse. Fit to screen. Scales the canvas to fit the current window. Let's introduce the left panel. Overview. First, we have the name field. Next is the resolution section. This will automatically input the resolution data from the previous selection. You can also manually enter values to adjust the size. The grid function is used for alignment and spacing. Once enabled, you can adjust the grid size using the slider or by entering a specific numerical value. Templates. Click on Templates to see a list of all available templates. Your selected template will be highlighted with a green border. If you select Yes, the system will discard all current settings and apply the new template's configuration. If you select No, your current settings will be preserved. Once decided, the template application is complete. Background. There are two ways to display the background. First, image background. You can select images from the library. Choose from the built-in or Mine. Mine consists of locally uploaded images and files from the Media Manager. Use the search bar to find images by file name or tags in Mine. Scaling options. Resize image. You can choose to fit to screen or fit the short edge. Second way, color background. Click the hex code field to open the color picker. You can select and adjust colors or enter in a specific hex code. Support solid color and gradient. For gradient, you can adjust the angle to determine where the gradient appears on the canvas. Additionally, users can also modify colors using RGBA or HSLA parameters. Opacity. An opacity value of 0 is completely transparent, while 100 is completely opaque. Text. Click Add to place a text block onto the canvas. Related settings and properties will appear on the left and top panels. There are two ways to choose a font. Use the drop-down menu or type in keywords to search. Adjust the font size using the plus or minus button or by entering a value directly. Style options for bold, italic, and underline. Selected styles will be highlighted in green. Text color. Open the color picker to change colors or enter a hex code, RGBA or HSLA parameters. Horizontal alignment includes left, center, right, and justify. Vertical alignment includes top, middle, and bottom. Click Animation button to view all available transition effects. Selecting an effect will preview it on the canvas. You can customize the direction and speed. Speed represents the duration of the transition effect. A lower value results in a faster animation, while a higher value makes it slower. Text effects. Click to see all text-based spatial effects. After selecting one, its attributes will show for further adjustments. The original left panel text fields. You can manually adjust the text block's location, size, and angle. Also, the text orientation. Text orientation can be set to horizontal, vertical, or upright. You can also adjust letter spacing, line highlight, and opacity. Let's move on to images. There are two ways to select an image. One is uploading from your local device. The other is selecting an image from the image gallery. Choose from the built-in or mine. Mine consists of locally uploaded images and files from the Media Manager. Once you have selected an image, it will appear on the canvas. You will see the relevant settings on the left panel. You can manually adjust the image's location, size, and angle. Opacity. An opacity value of 0 is completely transparent, while 100 is completely opaque. Radius. This determines the roundness of the four corners. Higher values make the corners more rounded, while lower values keep them sharper. Rotate. Original. Horizontal flip. And vertical flip. Resize image. Fit to screen or fit the short edge. Fit to screen. Fit to screen forces the image to fill the entire canvas area. Fit the short edge scales the image to fill the canvas based on its shorter dimension. Click Animation button to view all available transition effects. Selecting an effect will preview it on the canvas. You can customize the direction and speed. Speed represents the duration of the transition effect. A lower value results in a faster animation, while a higher value makes it slower. Shape. After clicking on Shape, select the one you would like to use. After selecting, you will see the relevant settings on the left panel. You can manually adjust the shape's location, size, angle. Also, the opacity. 0 is completely transparent. 100 is completely opaque. Fill. You can select and adjust colors, or entering a specific hex code, RGBA or HSLA parameters. The abandoned icon represents the No Fill option. Clicking this button will set the shape to No Fill. In this state, the hex code field will be disabled. Click it again to restore the fill. Border. Similar to the fill, you can select and adjust border colors, or entering a specific hex code, RGBA or HSLA parameters. The pixel field allows you to adjust the border thickness. For the border style, you can choose either dashed or solid lines. Clicking the abandoned icon will set the border to no fill. In this state, the hashcode field will be disabled, just like the field. Rotate. You can control the orientation here. Original, horizontal flip, and vertical flip. Click Animation button to view all available transition effects. Selecting an effect will preview it on the canvas. You can customize the direction and speed. Speed represents the duration of the transition effect. A lower value results in a faster animation, while a higher value makes it slower. Graphic. After clicking on Graphic, select the one you'd like to use. After selecting, you will see the relevant settings on the left panel. You can manually adjust the graphics location, size, and angle. Opacity. 0 is completely transparent, while 100 is completely opaque. Fill. You can select and adjust colors. The abandoned icon represents the no fill option. Rotate, original, horizontal flip, and vertical flip. Click Animation button to view all available transition effects. Selecting an effect will preview it on the canvas. You can customize the direction and speed. Next, let's look at resource. First is YouTube embedding. Once clicked, a YouTube block will appear on the canvas. On the left panel, you can configure the location, size, and angle. Resource link. Enter the YouTube URL in the field to update and import the content. Loop playback. When enabled, the video will restart automatically after finishing. Volume. Adjust the volume by dragging the slider or entering a manual value. Autoplay settings. Clicking this expands the autoplay guiding documents. We provide 4 mainstream browsers documents. Once configured correctly, the YouTube block will play automatically on the playback page. Embed code. Click to display a source code block. Similar to YouTube block, you can adjust the location, size, and angle. Enter the embedded code in the field to display the content. Instagram post. Click to display an Instagram block. On the left panel, you can configure the location, size, and angle. Enter the Instagram URL to import the post. Additionally, you can enable the Instagram include caption function to display the post description. Embedding Google Map. Click to add a Google Maps block. On the left, you will see settings for location, size, and angle. There are two map modes for positioning: Place and Street View. First, Place mode. This mode uses business names, address, or plus codes defined on Google Maps to pinpoint a location. Map type. You can switch between road map and satellite views. Zoom. Enable this to adjust the map's magnification. A higher value results in a narrower, more detailed view. A lower value provides a wilder, bird's eye view. Interactable feature. When enabled, a refresh icon appears in the top right corner of the map block. In preview or playback, if a user drags the map away from the set point, clicking the refresh icon will return it to its original position. Auto reset. If the map is moved but the refresh icon isn't clicked, the system will automatically reset to the original position after 30 seconds. If interactable is disabled, users cannot drag the map. Second, Street View mode. This mode uses latitude and longitude for precise positioning. Handling controls left and right rotation. Increasing the value turns the value to the right. Decreasing it turns it to the left. Pitch controls up or down rotation. Positive values tilt the view upward, while negative values tilt it downward. Field of view controls the perspective depth. Smaller value, narrower view. Larger value, wider view. Let's introduce the object menu. Every object has 4 functional icons located directly beneath it. Copy. Click this to duplicate the selected object. Rotate. Rotate the object clockwise or counterclockwise. Delete. Click to remove the object from the canvas. Layer order. Adjust the layering of objects directly from here. Bring to front. Bring forward. Send backward. Send to back. There are several ways to multi-select objects. Drag to select. Click and drag your mouse to create a selection box around the object. Pressing Ctrl. Select the first object. Hold the Ctrl key and click other objects. Pressing Shift. Select the first object. Hold the Shift key and click other objects. Multi-object alignment tools. Once multiple objects are selected, you can use the alignment tools. Horizontal alignment. Align object to the left, to the center, or to the right. Vertical alignment. Align objects to the top, to the middle, or to the bottom. Distribution. Distribute horizontally. Create equal horizontal spacing between objects. Distribute vertically. Create equal vertical spacing between objects. Masking function. First, add both an image and a shape to the canvas. Second, multi-select the image and the shape. Right-click and select Create Mask. The image will now be clipped to the boundaries of the shape. Grouping objects. Multi-select the object you wish to combine. An additional icon, the Group Function button, will appear in the Object menu. Click it to create a group. Click the icon again to ungroup and return objects to their individual states. Group layers. In the Layer menu, grouped objects will appear as a single item. Animation. You can apply animation effects to an entire group. You can customize the direction and speed. Speed represents the duration of the transition effect. A lower value results in a faster animation, while a higher value makes it slower. Let's return to the main page. There are two ways to display your poster contents. Option 1. Open link. Click the menu icon on the right side of the poster and select Open Link. The browser will automatically open a new tab and display the playback screen. Option 2. Copy URL. Copy the poster's URL and manually paste it into your browser's address bar to begin playback. Copying poster files. You can duplicate poster files through either single copy or batch copy. Single copy. Click the menu icon on the right side of a specific poster and select Copy Poster. A copy will be created immediately. Batch copy. Use the checkboxes on the left to select multiple posters. Then go to the Action menu and click the Copy button. You can also use the checkbox to select and copy a single item. Deleting poster files. The deletion process is similar to copy. Single delete. Access the menu on the right side of the poster and click Delete. Batch delete. Use the checkbox on the left to select all posters you wish to remove. Then click the Delete button in the Action menu. Function of Pin to Top. Click the Pin to Top button to keep specific posters at the top of your list. Pinned posters follow the same chronological sorting as regular posters. They are arranged based on their creation or modification time. The professional team plan includes two key collaboration features: sharing and transfer. The first is sharing. Click the menu icon on the right side of a poster and select Share. Privacy settings. You can set the playback link to public or private. Once configured, a green icon will appear next to the URL, indicating that the change was successful. Adding members. In the sharing menu, you can select the members you want to share with, or use the search bar to find members by their username or email address. Assigning permissions. Once you have selected a member, assign their access level. Edit. Can edit the poster file. View. Can only view the poster file. After clicking Save, the recipient will receive an email notification when they log into their poster main page. The shared poster will appear in their Share With Me list. The second feature is Transfer. The transfer feature is used to hand over full ownership and control of a poster to another user. Click the menu icon on the right side of the poster and select Transfer. In the Transfer menu, select the desired member or use the search bar to find them by username or email. After you click Transfer, the recipient will receive a transfer notification email containing a confirmation link. Once they click the link in the email, the process is complete. After a successful transfer, the poster will be removed from your main page and will appear on the recipient's main page as their own.